Madam Chair,
Ms. Newman.
Thank you.
I have a point of order, Madam Chair.
Yes, Senator Kennedy.
Madam Chair, with respect, you allowed the witness to go at length and to change her testimony without her being subject to cross-examination. Are you going to allow us to have a second round of questioning?
No, Senator Kennedy.
What are you trying to cover up here?
There is no cover-up, and Mr. Padilla, Senator Padilla, you'll be allowed the 30 seconds remaining
I
left
want
of
to
your time.
appeal the ruling of the
Thank
chair.
you. I'd like to hear the
I would like to
responses
appeal.
from the two
Madam
witnesses
Chair, I have a
remaining.
point of order. I'd like to appeal the ruling of the chair. You allowed a
Your
witness.
point of order was offered and responded to,
And I appeal the ruling of the chair and call for a roll call vote. You allowed a witness, let me state my case.
Sure.
With respect. You allowed a witness to go on for 4 or 5 minutes, change her testimony, knowing full well that neither Senator Cruz nor I could cross-examine her about her perjury.
Senator Kennedy, would you allow the witnesses
I'm
to finish
still in
responding
the
to my
middle of a
question,
point of
and
order,
then we can
Mr.
act on
Madam
your request?
And I think
Senator
we should
Kennedy.
have a second round.
Senator Kennedy.
And I am appealing the ruling of the chair.
Senator Kennedy, would you allow the witnesses to finish responding to my question, and
And
then we
I
can
am
respond to your
appealing
request?
the ruling of the chair.
Senator Kennedy, I gave you a response to your request of a second round of questioning. I have no intention on allowing a second round of questioning.
And I'm
There
appealing
is-
your ruling.
That is fine. There is no procedure that allows
I
for
would ask
a
for a
roll
roll
call.
call
There
vote.
is no procedure for it that allows for a roll call vote in this committee. This is a hearing. I have the gavel. I have responded
this is a
to your
cover-up, Madam
request.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of our deep dives into political drama and shocking moments. Now, today's video is a real eye-opener. We're talking about the intense confrontation between Senators John Kennedy, Ted Cruz, and Laphonza Butler. This isn't your typical Senate hearing. Tempers flared, accusations flew, and the tension was absolutely off the charts. Buckle up, because you're about to see politics at its most fiery. Let's dive right in.
Madam Chair,
Request,
this is an
and I am
embarrassing
going to
cover-up.
return
I will
to
say I've
Senator
never seen
Kennedy's.
a chair try so hard to protect a witness and avoid answering why she just lied on the stand with her own words, her own opinion.
Thank you so much for your request. It has been heard, responded to. Senator Padilla,
There will be no
If I
cross-examination.
would like-
The witness shall be
But I
allowed
want
to
to be
lie,
clear,
and
I
no one will
understand
ask.
your
So,
ruling. I think I have the floor.
There, you
Your
have,
ruling
you have
is-
been,
your
you
ruling
have,
is-
you asked for, was there going to be
Well, I'm
another
raising
round
the
of
second
questions?
point of order. Your
The answer
ruling
is no.
that we can't have a second round, that the chair can allow a witness, after we're finished with cross-examination, go on at length, change her testimony, potentially perjure herself. We're not allowed to cross-examine in a second round of questioning, which we do all the time.
The answer is
And
no,
you tell
Senator
me
Kennedy.
I can't, and you now ask for a roll call vote to appeal your ruling.
Madam
and you
Chair.
say I can't do that.
No, you cannot.
That's
Madam Chair,
ridiculous.
point of
Thank
personal
you.
privilege, please. Madam Chair, point of order.
Senator Hirona.
You know, we have been witness to literally witness badgering and now badgering of the chair. She has issued her ruling. There is no appeal. Some of us would like to get on with this hearing.
I'm sure you
and
would.
To have to sit here and listen to all of you go off time and time and time again. And I just want to commend this witness, this nominee, for her comportment, because what her comportment says to me is that she is going to be a damn good judge. Can we get on with it, Madam Chair?
So does every Democrat senator want to cover up the facts here? Is any Democrat
So can we
senator interested
return
in the direct
to
contradiction
Senator,
from
we'll
the
be
witness?
returning to Senator
Apparently,
Padilla's
the entire
questioning, or
Democrat
we will
senators that want to
adjourn
cover these up.
today's
You want
hearing.
to adjourn? Go ahead. You can do that.
Go ahead.
Senator Padilla, I
We
want
might
to give
as
you
well.
your 30
You
seconds.
might
Way
as
you're
well,
gonna run this
because the
hearing.
I
questions
wanna
are
give
going
you
to
your
be,
30
are you
seconds.
more
If you
handsome or
wish, you can
beautiful
yield
or
your
brilliant?
time and we
And
can
let's
gavel-
avoid the
gavel-
Madam
facts.
Chair, what I would like is an opportunity for the two remaining witnesses to respond to my question. And I would really like all members of the committee to pay them the respect they deserve and to let them finish. Ms. Newman.
Thank you, Senator. I do agree with the premise of your question. I did have the opportunity to complete 2 clerkships, one at the Vermont Supreme Court and one at the Second Circuit Court of Appeals. When I was at the Second Circuit before Judge Peter Hall, I was his 3rd slate of clerks, at the very beginning of his career. And he discussed then and made it a point to
tried to attract and hire a very diverse set of law clerks in the broadest sense, geographically diverse, from different schools, many who had had different careers before law school. He felt that that really helped his decision-making process, and I hope, if I'm so fortunate to be confirmed, to do the same.
Thank you. Judge Valenzuela.
Thank you, Senator Padilla. I agree with your statement, and I agree with the comments of my colleagues. The only thing I would add is that I think the mentoring component of that is very important. And that's why for the past, I think 5 years or so, I have served on the California Judges Association's outreach committee. And I've strived through that committee to encourage and inspire the next generation of lawyers.
Thank you to all the nominees for your responses and again for your composure and your dignity. And I will apologize to you for the decorum of some of my colleagues here today. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you so much, Senator Padilla. Thank you to our nominees here. If there are further questions that are going to be, would like to be offered, the deadline for submitting those is May 29th. By 5 p.m. Questions for the record will still be due to the nominees by that date and time. The record will likewise remain open until that time to submit letters and similar materials. Everyone, please plan accordingly. With that, this hearing is adjourned.
The stage is set in a Senate hearing, with Laphonza Butler as the key witness. But things quickly take a turn when Senator John Kennedy questions the chairwoman, claiming that the witness was allowed to testify for far too long without cross-examination. Kennedy calls for a second round of questioning, but when the chair rejects the request, the drama begins to unfold. Kennedy isn't happy. He insists that the process has been manipulated to protect Butler from scrutiny. But what's really going on behind the scenes? Let's break it down. As Kennedy's frustration grows, he takes a stand, arguing that Butler's testimony is not only unchallenged, but potentially misleading. Kennedy accuses the chairwoman of covering up the truth. He even goes so far as to appeal her ruling, demanding a second round of questioning. But things don't go the way he hopes. Now, here's where the drama hits its peak. Senator Ted Cruz jumps in, backing Kennedy's demand for more questioning. But it's clear that not everyone is on the same page. While Kennedy and Cruz are pushing for more answers, the Democrats are ready to move forward, defending the witness and brushing off the accusations. At this point, the divide between Republicans and Democrats couldn't be clearer. The Republicans argue that this is a case of political maneuvering, where the truth is being suppressed. Meanwhile, the Democrats insist that there's no cover-up and that the process is fair. It's a classic example of partisanship at play, and it's exactly what you'd expect from a high-stakes political showdown. Cruz makes it clear he's not backing down, pushing for transparency and questioning why the witness isn't being held accountable. But as the tension rises, the focus shifts to the chairwoman's role in all of this. Now, let's talk about the chairwoman's position. She stands firm, defending her decision not to allow a second round of questioning. She claims there's no procedural basis for it and that the hearing must proceed. But Kennedy, clearly unsatisfied, continues to push, claiming the process is rigged in favor of the witness. This is where things get heated. Kennedy accuses the chairwoman of actively protecting the witness and not allowing proper scrutiny. It's a bold claim, and it fuels the fire of the entire debate. After a heated back and forth, the chairwoman finally moves to adjourn the hearing. But not before some last-minute remarks from Senator Padilla, who apologizes for the chaotic decorum. He praises the nominees for their dignity and composure amidst the political storm. However, the damage has already been done. This confrontation will be remembered as one of the most intense moments of the hearing. Well, that was one explosive Senate hearing. What do you think? Was Senator Kennedy right to push for more questioning? Or was the chairwoman simply following the rules? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and make sure to hit that like button if you enjoyed this breakdown. Tuning in to today's breakdown of this epic political clash. If you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button so you never miss another heated political moment like this. Until next time, stay informed and keep questioning what you see, because politics is always more complicated than it seems.